Hello. Happy Bandless Friday. I was going to say Bandcamp Friday, but it's not Bandcamp. Bandcamp doesn't return until September. As far as I know, that's what I understand. Anyway, how are you? I am doing okay. We got some folks in there already. We got some Marauder music. We got some Atmakryo. Fun fact, this is the Bunn's first all-nude broadcast. It's true. I'm wearing, this is cloaking technology. I'm actually naked. So, what do we got here? Street Rat, how you doing? Good to see you. Kazuki Hiratani, good to see you. Rough Riffs, good to see you. Marauder Music, good to see you. Oh, Darlington Darrell, hope you're well. Yeah, it's good to see everybody here. Oh, I'm looking at the preview in the wrong place here. I'm wondering why the screen is delayed. It's because I'm looking at the actual stream. It has to go through the internet into outer space. And Kazuki says, "Hey, Bunn, did you see the cover of Anomalous I posted a while ago?" No. I say, if you did a cover of Anomalous, are you kidding me? I'm kind of checked out on social media at the moment. I'm in burnout recovery mode, which means very limited screen time and, a lot of limited things. So unless it comes right to me, I probably won't see it. Or if I go find it, I guess. But my interest is piqued. I'm just like, what? You did a cover of Anomalous? Are you kidding me? Anyway, we're gonna try and find that in a bit. Where would it be? Tell us where it is. Development of a Void. Good to see you in there. I hope you're well. Drop Tune Dave says hello. Drop Tune Dave, what is your drop tuning of choice? Give us the notes. Give us the lay it out for us. We want to know what your drop tuning. Are you a dadgad kind of guy, or dadgad in some other flavor, some other pitch, or something else completely, like open slide tuning? Who knows? Development Avoid popping in to say hello. Have a good show, brother. You as well, sir. I hope to hear some new music from you someday soon, because you're quite a phenomenal writer, and I think the world needs more. Anyone who doesn't know Development of a Void, I definitely would recommend checking it out. And Kazuki Hiratani says, yeah, man, I did a cover of a few weeks ago. I recorded the video just before I got my Dan Electro. So yeah, it wasn't done on a 29.75 or 30, but I did it on my PRS. Wild. In E? The PRS in E? That's wild. Maybe you transposed it. Who knows? Yeah, give me the details. Here it is. Oh yeah, it doesn't show links in the whatchamacallit in the chat. I guess what I'll do is I'll look for your YouTube page. Let's do that. We'll get that queued up and we won't watch it right away, but we'll do a world premiere here. But we're gonna listen to other people's music first. This is like, I guess technically it's like your musical performance, my music, your musical performance. Is that what it is? I don't know. But let's go over here and we will go YouTube, and it's probably going to be a lot of aliens and all that kind of stuff. Kazuki official. Is that? No. Definitely not that. Is maybe Hiratani. Here we go. Kazuki Hiratani. Bow. There we go. Holy jumping. Look at this. So there we go. We will save that till another part of the day. But that's wild, dude. And let's get out of there. Bam. C920. Bam. Cameras. Comments. Where's the comments at? I can't find them. Ah, here they are. Or chat. Cool. And there we go. Okay, I got all the software set up, ready to go. And Droptune Dave says, what you got, LOL, all the above and whatever is needed. That's the right attitude, Droptune Dave. I like where you're coming from. I like where you're going. Just Johnny. Kazuki, happy Friday. How's it going, Just Johnny? Good to see you in there. And Kazuki says he did transpose it. My guitar was in B standard and I pitched it down. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got it. It's cool that you're doing these, whatchamacallit, like more hi-fi sort of playthrough type of videos. Nice to see. Like I say, I've been out to lunch, not really on the internet. So I'm gonna check it out. We're all gonna check this video at the end. So what is going on here? We're gonna get to that part right now. For those of you who are new to all of this, how this shiz works. So it's not a radio show, but we listen to music from the community, the Bandless community, the Bunn community, the, people that we're connected to online, in real life, all that kind of stuff. And it's not a very official thing. It's something that we officially do every first Friday of the month. But yeah, it's a pretty casual thing. It's not a radio show. We just listen to samples of the music. The previews are about a minute long of the tracks we're going to be listening to tonight that are submitted by people from the community. And then I share the link in the comments, in the chat feed. And if you like what you hear of somebody's work, you can either click through to listen to the whole thing, purchase it, or get in contact with the artists because maybe you'd like to collaborate with them, or maybe you'd just like to tell them, "Hey, good job," and I find what you're doing really interesting. So all those things. That's what we're doing today. I guess I can get rid of my chat right now. Oh yeah, how do I do that? I do that. Great. Clear. There we go. First time using the internet. Anyway, so we're going to listen to some tracks. The order of the tracks we're listening to is the order that it popped up from the links that I clicked as I found the links in my email and on the Bandless Discord. So, yeah, this is how I was saying how it's not very official. Well, that's one of the non-official details. But first thing we're going to be taking a listen to is the first chapter by Skid Chipper the Mud Skipper, and solo artist from the UK. No stranger to the show. This is a new submission. I feel like I personally have heard bits of what are in this track before, and I'm not sure if they were shared with me privately or whatever. There's a familiarity in what we're going to listen here today to me, but it is new. So I don't know. It's like kind of a surprise, kind of like what's going on. I don't know. We're going to check it out. It's going to be cool. Our gain is set to minus -7, and we are ready to go. Oh, we got to get on the big camera though, or the little camera. I guess this is the little camera. And first chapter by Skid Chipper the Mud Skipper. It's hard to say. It's fun to say though. Here we go.
Mud Skipper Journeys. The first chapter. The mud skipper's boots squelched with each step, the swamp swallowing his footprints as quickly as he could make them. He moved through the mire, a spectre adrift in thought, with no particular destination to anchor his wanderings. The moist air clung to his skin, and the scent of decay rose from the earth, a pungent reminder of nature's relentless cycle. As he drifted, the small town lay sprawled on the edge of the swamps, like a forgotten memory. Buildings sagged under the weight of time, their wooden frames groaning against the unceasing humidity. The sun was a feeble spectator, its rays diffused by the thick canopy overhead, leaving only fragments of light to pierce the
Gloomy, doomy, sludgy track from Skid Chipper the Mud Skipper. There are some almost maybe thaw moments that come in a little bit later on. Recommend exploring it a little bit more. It's an interesting blend of styles, and there's some ideas that are kind of put together and presented in such a way that I've never really heard quite before. So some fresh ideas in there. Click through the link and we can check it out. And I'm just going to kind of dip into the links or the chat real quick each time here, because getting way behind in the chat, not that I have to keep all the way up, but yeah. And Marauder says, had to go look up mud skippers and learn about them after listening to this the other day. What freaky creatures. Yeah. The earth is full of majestic beasts. It's quite incredible. Street Rat says, such little freaks. Kazuki says, I dub the narrator metal or audible metal. In all seriousness, I heard this tune a few days ago and love it, Skip. Those tones are so good. Rough Riff says, Darlington, that would be neat. Might be difficult to coordinate, though. I'll be down. Not sure. I missed something in that. Dripping, doomy, muddy vibes. I love it. And Kazuki, I love how Skip put, I wish I was the Bunn in the bio. I saw that. I think I read that out maybe in the last one. But yeah, you don't wish you were me. I'm experiencing autistic burnout, and I don't know if there's an end in sight. And yeah, this is fun right now. But yeah, life is pretty weird at the moment. Anyway, yeah, you don't want to be me. Be you. You're a lot better at being you, and being you is probably more interesting. I am going to get to the next one, and it is, oh my God, check it out. It is by none other than the Mr. Hiratani himself. Kazuki Sleepy Drifter is the project. No stranger to the Bandless Fridays. And Kazuki, he does it all. Plays all the instruments. He collaborates with people. He does things completely solo. He'll share demos. He'll share complete tracks. He'll do complete albums. Like, he's like Mr. Machine. So if you're new to this space and you're like, I don't know, you want to just like meet somebody active and stoked, Kazuki's your guy. And as far as I understand, he's a fabulous collaborator. This track here is during the process of making the Broken Heart Syndrome EP last year. The boys and I had worked on a handful of songs together. As you know, only 4 of them made the release, but there was one song that we worked on, which, looking back, should have been included in that record. All of us are really proud of this one. I'm happy to announce that it will finally be released to the world. It's also the first track to feature backing vocals from yours truly. Whoa, 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 watch out! Kazuki's Hot Fire is going to melt us all. So, this is Hollow by Sleepy Drifter. Only going to play about a minute of it. If you're stoked on it, you're going to be able to find the link in the chat, and be able to click through. Here we go. Reset the gain real quick. -7. This one really should have been on the EP there, Mr. Hiratani. Fantastic backing vocals, by the way. Your Hot Fire is melting me. I absolutely love the sort of guitar melody. You know, how the guitar moves, how it's phrased, and the melody of it. You know, this isn't a review. I'm not, for anybody new to this, it's like these aren't reviews. We just talk about the tracks. I talk about it on the camera, and the rest of us, we kind of interact with it all in the comments or in the chat. So yeah, this isn't a review. I'm just talking about it. And yeah, cool. It's cool. It definitely should have been on there, but you know, it's kind of cool that it came out later, and it's like more. You know, I like that. That stuff's kind of fun. Here we go. And so look at these guys. These guys are doing deals. Darlington and Rough Riffs, they got some deals. They're doing some deals in the back end. Kazuki says, autistic burnout, I feel that, brother. I've been dealing with it myself. Not many tunes cooking at the moment. There's a few ideas here and there, but nothing close to being finished yet. Yeah, you know, it's something that I didn't really know about. I thought that I was experiencing depression, but I was really confused by it because I wasn't sad. Like, I wasn't sleeping all the time. I wasn't low energy in that way. And I think everybody's experienced some form of depression at some point, but like, I'm like, am I depressed? Like, what's going on? Like, I couldn't, yeah. Anyway, but then, yeah, apparently it's autistic burnout, and it's different than regular burnout for obvious reasons, I suppose. Yeah, weird life. Kazuki, my backing vocals are towards the end though, so you won't hear them in the preview. The harmonies were done by Crown Camo. Who's the vocalist? Is it Crown Camo? That's usually your guy, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is your guy. Here we go. Cameron Rendell. I believe that is Crown Camo, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. You tell me. Anyway, Marauder says great production and whoa, big bump in jams here. And Marauder loves the verb. Johnny says, "Damn man, that's awesome. Sounds great." And just some dude says, "Hey, what are we doing here?" Just I'll get the info thumb up here real quick. We do this once a month, first Friday of every month. Usually it coincides with Bandcamp Friday, but we preview new tracks from the community. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel here, but it's not a radio show. We only listen to about a minute of each track. I share the link in the chat, and you can follow it up if you like it. Anyhow, so that reminds me, I got to share this link. So you're going to witness it as it's happening right now. Bam, bam, bam. Kazuki Hiratani link in there. If you like it, you can definitely go check it out. And I should probably, whatchamacallit, keep the, so people know what we're talking about. We're talking about this right now. Keep that on screen. And Kazuki says, Hollow is probably the highest tuned song I've ever done. It's tuned to drop E flat. Half step above regular drop D, or a half step below E, but drop. So the rest of the guitar is tuned higher, which is interesting. Marauder Music, we are all hitting the like button. That's right. Just some dude. Oh, never mind. You're kind of just explained it. Oh, there we go. Kazuki Hiratani, I released it later because I felt like it was strong enough to stand on its own. It's definitely a favorite of mine, probably my favorite I've done thus far. Yeah, it's a good tune. And yeah, I think your strategy is, I'm not going to say it's the best strategy or the worst strategy. It's not where I'm coming from when I say this, but I think it's, a positive set of actions surrounding releasing music. Like, kind of always have something to get out there. And if it's adjacent to another release, it's the positive feature there is that a new single that has a relationship to a previous EP, suddenly it brings light to the previous EP as well. So I don't know. I think it's all cool. People are always trying stuff, and I think trying this is a cool little experiment. And he says, yes, it is Crown Camo on the vocals. So Cameron is Crown Camo. Tim Wheeler, what's up? Tim Wheeler. Good to see you in there, sir. Araxis, what's good, everyone? Sorry for being late. Not a problem. There is always the replay, but if you make it at all, it's cool. It's just cool to, I don't know, be able to chat with folks and talk about music and all that kind of stuff. And Kazuki says, I used a 27 for it, 27-inch scale guitar for this with 9-gauge strings for drop E flat. Interesting. Very cool. All right, we're going to move along here to the next bad boy. Do people use that saying anymore? Bad boy. I always thought it was such a funny saying. Like, I think some people say it like it's pretty cool, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't think you should use that in a serious tone. Anyway, but what do I know? Am I a cool guy? I don't know how cool I am. I'm a 52-year-old guy with crooked teeth. We're almost queued up here for the next jammer. -7 is the reason here. Bam. And look at this. Marauder Music. We got it. We got some jams going on here. Darkness and Light featuring Sani. Mr. Marauder, Mr. Cause, if you could let me know if I'm saying it right. Is it Zanny or Sani or Cezanne in terms of the name? I'd rather say it right, you know. So correct me where I'm wrong. And Cause and Zanny teamed up to put lyrics to this tribute song to Maxman. And they got all the words in here. I love that. I love when there's something about what's going on and it's not just blank. There's so many Bandcamps that are blank. We haven't really seen one of those tonight, which is nice. So far, no pressure. If you want to keep it blank, keep it blank. But like, I don't know. It's like, it's nice to know what's going on. And Marauder Music, just so you know, does have like a cool Threadless account here with, I think he's got a cool mug up. Yeah, the Marauder mug. Pirate metal for all of you who are dreaming to be pirates. You will never be a pirate, not like Marauder is a pirate, but you can get the mug and pretend and feel a little part of the lifestyle. It will be cool, you know, because pirates are very cool. Anyhow, I will stop talking. Darkness and the Light. Darkness and Light from Cosman, the Marauder Music, and Zani. I've got the data now. I got it right. Zani is how you say the vocalist's name. And from what I understand, Cosman, this is like a kind of a distance collaboration, is it not? Like there's quite a bit of geographic distance between you guys, and you make it work, make it happen, which is friggin' cool. Anyhow, let's zip a thing into the comments here, see what's going on. And so yeah, here's the data. Marauder Music says she is Zani. I like it. Kazuki says, locked myself in my room since I was 15 and learned how to record and got better at guitar through recording myself playing to a click, improving my technique and writing. That is the way to do it. Nothing happens if you don't do these things. You know, I have a few friends that are kind of like musical tourists. Like they like being in bands. They like being part of bands and being able to say to their friends, it's like, I have a bass or I have a guitar and I'm in this band and we're playing a show. But they don't do any of the other stuff. All the stuff you just listed, none of that. And the easiest way, I guess, which is not really there is no easy way, but the easy way to get all the glory is to just lock yourself in a room for 15 years and come out as a triumphant hero. And Kazuki, I was going to get one professionally made. Not sure what this is about exactly. I'm a little off the mark in terms where the conversation is linked up here. So that drop was sick. Yeah, the drop in this tune was amazing. Rough Riffs, you've got the makings for an excellent musical adventure ahead. And Marauder Music, she is in Hungary. So the Cosman, the Mr. Marauder Music, and Zani are geographically very far apart. And I think it's a fantastic example of the age that we live in and what's possible. Vocalist in Hungary. And I think, a lot of Westerners also think about other areas of the world as maybe not being as developed, or not, people not being able to do the things that we do in the West, let's say. I run into that a lot. And I think this is a great example that that's just not true. That, people all around the world have the ability to record and participate in music and art and all that kind of stuff. And the internet joins us all. And so if there's someone, that's why I say when I share the links, if you really like what somebody's doing and you'd like to explore more, or maybe even collaborate with them, like, it's worth exploring. Because, yeah, I don't know, like, working together is cool. And Street Rat says, nice screams. Zani did a good job on the screaming. And Kazuki says, rough riffs, thanks. Internal conversation going on there. Bandless, there's a band like that here in my hometown. They're called Lightning Strike. The guitarist wanted me to audition, and I went, but they didn't know how to play in time. I don't know. I don't know what this is in relationship to. Sorry, I can't comment. Joe Carter says, how are you, Joe Carter? I don't think I've seen you in there yet. Hope all is well. Being able to collab with people so far is so sick. Yeah, dude, it's the sickest. I'm working with a guy from Romania. There you go. Another example. Like, what Americans, and when I say Americans, I mean like North and South Americans for that matter. It's like our view of the rest of the world is sometimes not very clear in terms of like who's able to do these things. Well, people from Romania and Turkey and Hungary and God knows where can do all these things. Azerbaijan, who's doing, whatchamacallit, Joe Carter, did I have it on there? Yeah, I do. Joe Carter is working with a guy from Romania who is doing vocals for a track on his EP, and it's so nice to be able to tap into talent from all over the world. Yeah, it's the greatest. Marauder Music, she said if you sing in English, you're expected to not have an accent. I was like, no, the accent is cool. Yeah, I think it's... I don't want to say that people shouldn't reach for the aesthetics or the vibe that they want to achieve. Of course, you should, right? But I also think, like, if you have an accent or if you do something a certain way, like, let's say you phrase your guitar playing a certain way, like, are you going to change it because this group of people, a very small group of people over here, is saying, I don't like the way you phrase your guitar riffs. I prefer the way that so-and-so phrases their guitar riffs. Well, go listen to so-and-so. So I don't know. I agree with you. I think, accent in the vocals, even the vocals being in the native tongue. Like, there's that band Otoboki Beaver from Japan. I love that band. They're so fun. They're so intense. And they sing all their songs in Japanese. And that's fine. Sounds cool. I'm just like, yeah. So yeah, do your thing. Don't let the haters go and hate. Just do your thing and be stoked. Joe Carter says, I'm doing well, Bunn. To you, TY, I'm not sure. Have been around in the Discord in a bit, but haven't been able to catch a stream for a bit. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have not been on the internet really at all. So, like I check my email, twice a week type of thing, and that's about it. Been watching a lot of UFO phenomenon, paranormal videos on YouTube and anywhere else I can find them. That's pretty much all I've been doing. Playing guitar. I get up in the morning, I play guitar, and I work on music until the middle of the afternoon, and then I kind of let the rest of the day unfold according to whatever. If for those who don't know, I'm kind of in a bit of a recovery mode right now. I've been having health problems. But anyway, so yeah, I hear ya. Haven't been able to catch much as well. Stoked to be able to tune in tonight, hear some jams, though. Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, the thing about doing this stream is, I don't know, it's just a good hang. I get to talk to people from all around the world about music stuff, which is awesome. Marauder says she was very happy that she could just sing as herself. So was I. Yeah, dude, amazing. And Joe says being forced to sing in a less exotic accent would be like telling a Tunisian guitarist they're not allowed to play a Phrygian in Phrygian. Yeah, that's insane. All right. So, oh yeah, I got to change this to live chat, not top chat. It does that. And then I miss all of this chat. Here we go. Great. Oh, Tim Wheeler. Hey bro, do you still own the Dan Electro Jet Baritone? I own a Jet Baritone. I don't own a Dan Electro Baritone at the moment. The Jet is the Gretsch and the Dan Electro is the Dan Electro. And Dan Electro, there's like three or four different baritone models over there. But we are going to move along to the next jammer here. I'm probably not even on camera. I'm not looking at the monitor at all. Anyway, let's go to the next track, -7. And cool. Bam. And what is it? Oh, it's only 8:30. Great. So this is a freshie, and I'm pretty stoked to play this one. This is by Echo Chamber, and the tune is called Synthetic Soul that we're going to listen to. All the lyrics are up, which is fantastic. And whatchamacallit, we got some info here straight out of New Zealand. Hey, Kazuki, do you know Echo Chamber? Are you familiar with what's going on here? I'd love to know the deets. And future metalcore. That is an amazing genre name. I love it. And some social links. So if you like what's going on, you can click through. But I'm also going to share the link to this so you can jam out to it. But this is Synthetic Soul by Echo Chamber. We're going to take a listen to a preview of it and see what it's all about.
Just pour your blood, because I can't hold my gun on my face. I feel like it was never meant to begin with. I think I've lost myself. You're just floating through life trying to find yourself in all the wreckage. On your ghost, on your rotting mind, under the synthetic soul. Hate me, even though you know it'll kill me. I'm the
it's like Thal Dillinger Escape Plan. It's none of those things, but you know what I mean? Like it's got some Thali styles, and it's like chaotic and unexpected and wild. Wild. I was not ready for it. I'm very curious to see where this project goes. Nutty. So Echo Chamber. What is this all about? Who is this person? It's fantastic. It's just chaos. Total chaos. Just some dude. Love your vids. So hope you feel better soon. Saw this stream and it was like, it's him. Oh yeah, it's me. Get better soon. Oh, thank you. Street Rat says, my favorite thing used to be binging UFO docs side project. Yeah, I've honestly been contemplating maybe a paranormal documentary is in the cards for the Bunn. Maybe that's something I would like to do. I'd have to get funding for it, but it might be possible. I don't know. Might be an interesting thing. And Street Rat, I remember having old Dan Electro pedal kit almost 20 years ago now. Yeah, Dan Electro guitars are amazing. Well, I really like them. Marauder Music says that was unexpected. Yeah, very unexpected. Synthetic Soul was such a treat. And Slipknot Vibes, but what a mashup. Yeah, like, I don't think it really has any, it has very strong Thal guitar content, but it's not Thal. And it's chaotic like the Dillinger Escape Plan, but it's definitely not the Dillinger Escape Plan. And, it has sing-song choruses, but it's not really like singer-songwriter stuff. It's not any of the things that you find in it. It's a whole new world of madness. It's totally insane. Street Rat almost dropped his phone. Yeah, fun, super fun. And where are we going here? What do we got? Did I put it in there? I did. Echo Chamber. Yes, it's in there. Did I put everything in there? Yes, I did. Okay, great. So the next thing is really kind of just a shout out in a way. And let's go back here. And this is going to be the last thing for the evening. How's my gain? But this is a band called Animal Faces. They are from here. They're close friends of mine. And the drummer, Aaron, and I used to play in a band together called Authors. And that band, Authors, was also called The Smile. It was The Smile, and then it changed its name to Authors because The Smile we were not getting a very good search. It was hard for people to search for it. And Authors actually wasn't probably much better. Anyway, so Aaron plays drums in this band, and it's kind of like, mathy, post-hardcore, cool vibes. And this is a re-release through Zegma Beach Records, who also released my Vens, my last Vens 7-inch. So they just put out this Analytical Dreaming Enemy, which is both Animal Faces 12 inches, put them both out and as one. And it's a total of 11 tracks. But we're going to listen to Forward Through. Cool tune. and I think you might enjoy it. It's cool music. It's cool, but great records. So I used to have a record label called Fashion Machine. I had a couple different record labels in my lifetime, but Fashion Machine was a sort of, I guess, a second attempt or third attempt at a record label. Third attempt at a record label. And we put out the CD version we put out the CD version of both of them, I think. Analytical Dreaming and Enemy. I forgot about that. Or maybe we didn't. I don't know. We put out one of them for sure. Analytical Dreaming for sure we put out. And yeah, it was a pretty failed attempt at a record company because I didn't have any money. I was struggling to live. You need some money. You don't need a lot of money to do something, but you need some money to do something. And at the time, I had no money. I spent it all on making the CDs, and I didn't even make that many of them. And they looked fantastic, and they sounded great and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't have really any means to get it out to the world. It was kind of not early internet, but like it was a lot less of what we have today. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. We're going to get out here and we're just going to hang out. Because yeah, that's all the music for today. A few less entries than usual. I will actually check my mail because sometimes things come in last minute. No, nothing. Great. I left that comment up, So I can vibe with that. And Marauder says there has to be an Area 51 in Canada. Territory 21? No, it's the Canadian military and the Canadian intelligence agency. I think they call it CSIS, but I'm sure there's multiple intelligence agencies in Canada, just like there is in the United States. I have friends who work in intelligence, don't know what departments or whatever, but I don't ask too many questions. Anyhow, so there isn't really. So let's say hypothetically that a piece of technology falls from space and nobody really knows what it is. Most likely that's going to be a joint operation of recovery, and the parts, whatever is recovered is going to go to the US for research. And that's just the way it kind of goes around here. Canada doesn't really take care of the heavy lift. Like they do the front end stuff, the initial response kind of work, but they typically don't do the deeper dive part of things. That's usually on the US side of things. They're in cahoots. Tim Wheeler says, "Hey Bunn, did you take down some of your baritone playthrough videos? I can't find them." I didn't take down. It's all still up there. It's just all privated. But so what a lot of people don't know is that I did a bunch of work for YouTube. And I was a tester of new YouTube products. And I can't talk about what products that I've tested or anything like that, but or new YouTube products, new YouTube features, etc. And what I discovered in doing all of that is that the baritone content, like the conflict of content that I had on my channel, I didn't have like a focused enough delivery of content. In terms of the thematic focus and search focus or whatever. And it was a real mess in terms of, who was coming to the page and what the page was doing, what it was achieving. So my goals with all of YouTube were to somehow kind of connect with people who were interested in similar kinds of music that I'm interested in. And my personal musical interests are very, 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 very niche. And like Animal Faces would be a great example of an area of one of those niches, like post-hardcore, but pretty artsy, like art school post-hardcore, I guess. I don't know if it has a name specifically, but that's how I would describe it. It's maybe too post-hardcore for people who like post-hardcore, I guess. I don't know. So I like that. I like post things. And so my whole goal with YouTube was to try and connect with more of that world. And, I realized after doing it for a long time that I was going about it the wrong way. All the videos I'm making, all the content I'm making, everything that I'm doing on the YouTube channel has really nothing to do with why I'm there, what I want out of it, what my goal is out of it. It connects me with a lot of great people, yes, but I definitely would like to connect with more specific people with very specific artistic and aesthetic interests that kind of, that overlap my own a little bit more. So I'm in the process of relaunching my YouTube channel. And right now I just have the videos available, the videos public, that are maybe the closest to what the channel will become. They're not that close, but they're the closest. The baritone content will resurface in a slightly the same videos, like especially the actual guitar type videos. They will resurface, not quite in the way that you think, but they will resurface in their entirety, but in a different place. And that'll all be known once I do it. Like I said, I need to just take care of my brain for a little bit before I dive back into that world. Kind of how I ended up in the situation that I'm in right now was just trying to do all this stuff and not having any idea what I'm doing, and working way too hard and scrapping way too much stuff and going crazy doing it all. So all the old videos still exist, but some of them will resurface. Probably the more useful of them will resurface as we go forward, most likely on my website in a different kind of capacity. So there you go. Zegma Beach Records. Yeah, Zegma Beach is pretty sick. They put out so many records. Maple syrup is actually synthesized by aliens in an underground facility in exchange for test humans. It is. I didn't know that you knew this. There will be some agents visiting you shortly. Music worth it. Don't know what that is there. Bam. Oh, here we go. Marauder Music, nice open jam vibe here. Street Rat, yes. Marauder Music, was this live? No, but the drums were recorded in a really nice room. And all the instruments are played for real through real amps and real drums and all that kind of stuff. And it was all tracked in a really nice room. The studio that they did it, B-Town Studios in Brampton, has a great live room. And Just Some Dude says, I like how it's clean yet heavy. Yeah, I love that aspect of Animal Faces. Street Rat, for sure, going to check this out. Sounds raw. Yeah, raw, but like totally refined and tight and all that kind of stuff. Street Rat, let's get a UFO thread going. I have some fave quotes from old videos I want to use. I fell in love with Tool, Lost Keys, and Rosetta Stone. And they all have like UFO and paranormal content interests. So I imagine. Imagine going on a round the world cruise, then the ship breaking down a half mile from docking at the end of the trip. That's how I see alien crashes these days. Yeah. So they might not be alien. Just saying. They might have just been here the whole time. There's this, the plot thickens. The story is potentially stranger than we're ready for. And wait, Bunn worked for them. Are we in the baritone matrix? Yeah. Yeah, the Bunn has found his way into all kinds of bizarro things. And Marauder Music, you can choose 25.5 inch scale and go back to stale riffs, or the 30 inch and find the truth. It's true. Joe Carter, I think you'd maybe dig the stuff I'm writing at the moment. It's like vibey post metal with a few prog elements here and there, massive fuzz tones, lots of soundscapes, and some disgusting riffs too. Yeah, Joe Carter, I would love to hear what you're doing. Send me an email if you have any links up, like SoundCloud, private SoundCloud, or just MP3s or whatever. For those who don't have my email, at thebunn.ca. And yeah, I'm looking for, I don't know, post art, very artsy, very aesthetic post, whatever. If you like Mare, you like Capsule, you like Animal Faces, you like, I don't know, there's so many. Town Portal, all that jazz, all that business. Mostro. Darlington, we should try a stream on Discord where others get on screen and discuss their song, like your song plays and you come on screen and talk about it after it plays. Oh, you can do that on Discord? It's like I tried to do a just like a personal chat, like video chat in Discord with a friend of mine who lives in Germany, and I can't remember if it worked or not. I remember it being, no, it didn't work. It was all messed up. But I think I have done like interviews through Discord that did work. I don't know. I'm willing to check it out. Like I love that idea of get the actual writer or someone involved in the writing also on camera. The only thing is like coordinating all of the creators and timing it out. That might be a nightmare. Maybe just for the unofficial Bandcamp Fridays. Yeah, maybe we should just try it like kind of unofficially, like try and get a few of the community and like, like get to know who face to the name. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Face to the name. This is the person they put, they share these projects all the time. This is who it is. And this is what they're all about. I don't know. That might be fun. Would Daryl, be willing to go on cam for that? That would be cool. Because it'd be way better than me explaining what you guys are doing. Some dude, I came as a doom metal fan artist, so there's some overlap with low-tuned heavy riffs. Weirdly, I like death, black metal vocals, but not hardcore vocals. Yeah, I think, picking bits of things that have no business being together and just playing with it, see if you can make it work, making something new out of it. It's the way to do it. It's way more interesting to me, that's for sure. Whenever I hear things that are actually new, actually maybe, contentious, I don't like things because they're contentious, but typically contentious things are breaking the mold, so to speak, and are interesting. I like interesting things. I don't really care about convention necessarily. Some people get really bent about like, you're breaking the convention of sludge doom. Don't care. Like, the convention of sludge doom is already achieved. They did it already. Why should anybody repeat it? Do it a different way, completely different way. You might fail, but that's cool. Like, trying is cool. So yeah, I'm with you on whatever kind of vocals you can try. Try everything. Try the cool stuff. Try all the wrong stuff. Try maybe operatic vocals. No, do not try operatic vocals. but I'm sure that exists. And Joe Carter, another Discord I'm in, do a similar thing, Darlington. It's more for whip tunes. I don't know what whip tunes are, but we all hang out and listen to each other's jams and discuss them, give feedback. Yeah, I really like that idea. It's cool. I put a whip track up in the Bandless Discord recently. I will go check it out. It's in the members riffs channel, I think. Cool. Whip. Work in progress. Cool. That's all my work. I am totally okay to redo a record completely, like rewrite it even from scratch, if that I wrote and released 10 years ago. I'm like, I don't like that record anymore. I think I could do it better. It's always a work in progress, man. So Discord streams have worked well for me in the past with roughly this number of people. Cool. And look at that. We learned something today. Whip, Work in progress. Because to me, whip is like a slang term for a car, I think. But what do I know? But yeah, if you make the Discord server a community server, you can have stages where you can bring other people onto the calls as and when you want them to be able to talk. Oh, very cool. Like virtually bringing people on stage. That's cool. We definitely should try it. I'm not sure when, but maybe in the August one. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Because that might be too much stimulation for me too soon. But even this, like, I'll probably pay the price for the next like 2 days on this by being like way overstimulated and have like a autistic hangover for like 2 days. Okay, Discord stream like that sounds fun. So cool to see other people's processes. Yeah, I'm really into that part of it. It's just the timing and managing it. But we're gonna try it. We're definitely gonna try it. Just some dude. I'm making kinda proggy gothic doom metal. If you're interested in that, actually has clean vocals. I totally agree about breaking conventions and feel like doom especially has gotten stale. Yeah, I think if you dig in that box a little bit, in the doom box, or like all of the adjacent, if you include all the adjacent stuff, so doom, stoner, sludge, desert rock, those things tend to kind of, overlap and play in the same pool. And if you dig deep enough, there's some really interesting things happening. Like there's this band Lesser Glow from New York. I find them incredibly interesting. And there's a whole bunch others. I can't even think of them off the top of my head. Maybe one day, maybe we should have like doom hangs, or sludge hangs, whatever. It's like everything in that pool, in that sandbox that I'm talking about. Doom, sludge, stoner, desert, whatever. And everybody kind of, we just talk about what's happening, what we're listening to, share new bands, links to our work, that kind of stuff would be kind of fun. I don't know if it would be a video conference chat or just like a text-based server. I'm not sure, but I could get into that. Joe Carter, I feel the same. I'm working on rewritten versions of tracks from my first EP from 2018 because I can convey the ideas way better now than I could back then. Yeah, just redo them. We're not like, even Taylor Swift re-recorded all of their records, and because Kanye West bought all the master recordings or something like that. I don't know, something to that effect. My buddy Artie's here. Give me a second. I got this. BRB. Oh. Oh yeah, it's really hot out. Time is it? 9:10. All right. Ugh. All right. So here we go. So I'm gonna wind her down here. Grab these last few comments. I'm happy to be a guinea pig for testing out Discord streams whenever people feel ready for it. Yeah, man. I'll hit you up. Rough Riffs. We'll try and tech that out. Sounds like a tech lord nightmare. Always work in progress makes me feel better. Yeah, like we can do whatever we want. You can re-release your record like 30 times. No one is going to be upset. Like maybe your closest fans, but maybe they'll also be thankful because the work will actually progress in an interesting way and it'll be a cool story. I don't know. Who knows? We appreciate you, Bunn. Thanks for all you do, especially giving all going on. Most certainly appreciate the gathering. Yeah, the gathering is the best part. Good to see you, Johnny. I don't see you too often in the stream, so I really appreciate you stopping by and being part of it all. And Desert Music Instant Chong Flashback. Creepy Doom, like Julie Christmas stuff, is a real trip. Yeah. And Joe Carter, share that link, bro. Hope you all have a good one. Next time, maybe the good vibes and riffs flow. Joe Carter, it's hella rough. I can't listen to it these days because it makes me cringe. Joe Carter, don't worry about it, man. Don't sweat it. And Drop Tune Dave, I redid music for my old band from the 90s and pulled only the vocals from the original. Yeah, and it was probably awesome. Cool. Well, I am, dudes. I'm shutting her down. Artie's here. We're going to have a few drinks. I'm going to drink some, I got some tasty sodas with, I think they're blueberry acai. Might be tasty. Eat some chips, listen to some punk rock, and it's going to be a good time. But I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good month. We'll probably see you in August for another one of these. The official Bandcamp Fridays don't start up again until September, but we don't care. If people are making music, we'll take a listen to it and share the links and, have a hoot about music and life and all those cool things. So I hope you guys are feeling good and have a good weekend. I am getting out of here. Where is my software? If I can find the software. Here we go. Live streaming, YouTube. Bam. Bye, guys.